Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really debated actually ever doing anything with this situation. I wanted to wait a couple days for, of course, everything to start to die down a little bit, but I wanted to just get on here and look and see what Tom Macdonald had to say about the situation. A very sad situation on both ends. The fact that the situation happened and how a lot of people responded. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna get the song started. Regardless of what opinion you have, if you're not physically hurting anyone, you don't deserve for this to happen to you. And for people to praise what happened, it's just strange. It's a strange world we live in that people would celebrate someone losing their life, a wife losing their husband, celebrate children losing their father. What kind of world is this? Just because we don't like what he says, just because people don't like what he says, that's the reason to celebrate? Let's get started with the song, guys.
Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous, woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed a father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear Charlie, I don't know if you can see us now, but if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud. And you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men try to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us. When good men die for the things that they say, and I can't just be quiet, so I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
I'm gonna say it's really interesting how fast Tom came up with all this. This really must have struck him. He's really an outspoken person anyway, so it kind of makes sense that he would have been a big fan of Charlie, because you know Charlie was very outspoken and said exactly what he felt. I'm gonna be completely transparent with everything that I say in this video. I didn't watch too much of what Charlie said before the incident happened. I started looking at the stuff afterwards. Of course, with anybody, there's things that I was like, yeah, okay, I can get with that. I can get with that. I can get that. There's other things that I was like, and some of that stuff, and we can get into that in another video or at the end of this. The things that I didn't agree with are just things that were riding on different facts and different information, different, I guess, narratives, if you will. It's kind of like this narrative that Tom. I know Tom put this out right after it happened, and you know they hadn't found, but was the guy 19? It was like a 19, so from a conservative family. From the information that they're saying right now, I don't know if that's woke, right? Like, so I don't know. And what is woke anyway? But I don't know if that person that the suspect, the person of interest they have, matches the description of somebody who would be woke, if you follow me. But then again, could be wrong. It's really early in the whole thing, so there's still a lot of things going on. As I said, I didn't watch really barely anything that Charlie had said before this whole situation. So this is all relatively new to me. I'm going back and I'm listening to some of the stuff, and he said something about homeschool that I really liked. He was saying that homeschool kids aren't weird, they're wise, because you know they're giving all the information from their parents, and I just like that. So there's a lot of things that Charlie said that I was like, okay, I can get down with that. But some of the other stuff I was like, I don't agree with that. But that's with anything. Let's get to the next verse.
Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband. And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good men try to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us, the system is failing us when good men die for the things that they say. And I can't just be quiet, so I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Good song. I really think that what Tom went out and did here is amazing. He really jumped out. He jumped on top of this and wrote his thoughts and his feelings and really did a kind of a letter, if you will. The only thing, and like I said here, and I'll keep saying this, no one's going to agree with everything that you say, especially if you're an outspoken person. If you're a person that starts to hit on topics, hot topics, race, religion, gender, any of that, there's always going to be two sides. There's going to be two sides that live in there. There may be a third side on there. That just causes further divide, and a reason why I like to stay away from those topics, because as soon as I jump out and say I like a particular person, a political person, well, dude, did you see what they said? Did you do that? And then all hell breaks loose. Like quite literally breaks loose completely, because they disagree with what you say, and now you're wrong, and now you're an idiot for liking that person, and you're whatever, the devil for saying that you like that person, whoever it may be. And that's crazy to me. The fact that we all can't have our opinions is crazy to me. I might like Fabletics clothing. You might think that Fabletics clothing is dumb and you like wearing Nike. Does that make me an idiot? Does that make you an idiot? Right? You see what I'm saying here? Does that mean you need to be taken out because you see? That's why none of it makes sense, and none of it's going to make sense. Because as long as there's a difference in opinion, there's always going to be people who want to argue, but a lot of us are not mature enough to express these feelings as adults and have conversations. Healthy conversations. So I can say, this is why I disagree. This is why you agree. We agree to disagree. Let's have a beer. Right? Why can't that work? You say your point, I say my point, we go. And that's why this is hard. So over the next coming days, we're going to be looking at some of the clips from Charlie. I want to look at some of the clips. I want to have some discussions. I feel like this is a good time for that. And this doesn't turn into a you're dumb, smart, I'm smart, you're dumb, this kind of thing. This is going to turn into just an idea session, a back and forth. Not what I believe, not what you believe. It's just what we believe. Guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Let's have a discussion in our comments.